he is the light mammoth. I got him from a what do you call it? A wish, actually, probably about a month or so ago. So in here, I'm actually doing. I recorded the video earlier, and I'm actually doing voiceover now. So pretty much, I wanted to test them out against water units, because water units have a lot of hit points, and I just wanted to see the multiplier exactly, pretty much on his third skill, how it multiplies. Now, this unit doesn't have like max 12, plus 15 runes. He does have all 5-star runes, and maybe except for one, which is the 6 slot, and he is HP, crit damage HP, and it's a little bit of a weird set actually right now. He actually has, I believe it's 1 energy, 1 crit rate, and endure. So he has like I think 21,000 hit points right now. He has probably like 40% crit, maybe 133% crit damage. He has 60% resistance, and I think he's pretty slow though. He's like maybe like 115, something like that. Actually, it's like 106 is what he is. So he's a pretty cool unit, but I think that the end state with him is definitely going to be violent focus, and that's for the simple fact for his second skill, which is the ATB decreaser, which is 25%. Because I wanted to test it out with like barely any accuracy on there to see what the effect is and see how accurate it could be. And I noticed that it doesn't hit that often, so I think accuracy does play a really big role on this guy. That you're gonna want to have like at least 85%. As you can see there, he just hit for 119,000, which is pretty good, especially on a boss unit. So I'm gonna do a couple runs in here, and I'm just gonna be testing the third skill, the ATB booster, and then the first skill. The first skill is just a simple taunt. It has no, I don't think it has like any, it's supposed to be like an 80% once you fully max the skills out for the taunt. I don't see the taunt land very often either. So I think, so he's definitely going to need accuracy. And then the second skill, it's a 50% chance, and then max skilled it's at 70%. And then the third skill is it just has like 3 skill ups, 2 of them being damage increases, and then a cooldown reduction. So 3 turns for max damage, damage proportionate to my HP and my enemy's max HP. So I really want to try to get this guy. I think he's probably going to be my next 6-star, for the simple fact that I think this guy's going to come in pretty useful for, especially for bosses. Any type of boss, I think that he's going to be pretty useful for. And TOA, he could probably help out in TOA. And, I think that he's just a really fun unit. You do see a couple of the mammoths being utilized, like talc and stuff, and what is it, basalt, which is the dark one. They're pretty useful units, but you don't see a lot of wind and fire ones. I actually think that the wind one is actually really good too, even though we had a secret dungeon in it. It just depends. Like if you wanted to use that guy for giants, he would definitely be useful. So I think I do a couple runs, and this one right here, I think he's gonna hit for about 120,000 also. Granted, this is with the defense break on, so that just goes to show you if he's hitting for 116,000 on these boss units and stuff like that. So he could be a high hit point nuker, definitely. I think so. If you have like, I really haven't tested him yet in arena, for the simple fact that I just don't think he has good enough runes for that, and he definitely needs to be 6-star. But I don't think that he's going to be utilized in that area as much, could be though, you know, I could be wrong. As you can see there, his AoE just hit for 5,000 all around, which is pretty decent. You know, so I think that, so he just hit for 57,000 with his third skill. So 5,000 for the AoE is pretty good. You know, first skill usually hits for about 2,500 right now. I think that with a maxed HP runes on 2 and 6, getting his HP somewhere around, you know, 35,000 plus with a crit damage rune would be pretty beastly. I think it's beastly HP for any monster, but for an HP nuker, I think it's gonna be pretty ridiculous. So that's what I plan on doing. But I mean, first I gotta get some of those. I think I do have some crit damage runes and focus, maybe 1 or 2. But I'm really need an HP with some crit damage, crit rate for 2 and 6. So I'm probably gonna be searching for those for a while, and then of course, you know, getting all the violent runes that you need. But so I think this is the last time I actually run through the B7, because I just wanted to test them out, because I hadn't really done anything with them. You know, I did. I re-runed him just this past weekend. Just testing them out with a bunch of different ways and stuff like that, and I think this is kind of just where I left off. I just totally forgot about them. I started messing with my other characters, because like, I don't know, like you do all the re-runing and stuff, and then you're trying to like reconfigure your guild war defense and then your arena defense, which, you know, this week actually I haven't really been doing a whole lot with the arena stuff, because I'm actually moving. So alright, and I think that he's gonna hit pretty hard here in a second. Can't remember. So he should be coming up next. There you go. 57,000. Not so good, but I think that he's gonna hit again with heavy impact. It's a 3-turn cooldown. It's pretty good. So put him on violent, and he can use that thing like every other time. And it seems like every time it's up, he uses it too. So the AI seems to be pretty good for using that skill, especially if you're doing autos. So 117,000 again. So you know, with not really the best runes, he's hitting pretty hard. As you can see, that he's taking a big chunk of the boss's life. So now I ran a couple of these, and then I was like, you know, actually a few of these, and I was like, okay, well, I wonder if I could take him into Giants B10. So I decided to try it out, and you know, he did pretty good. He's pretty successful. I didn't really have any issues with him. All I did is switch him out for like, so that's usually my auto team when I'm just like being really lazy, and I'm pretty much doing stuff, and that's what I'm doing right now. I've been packing up my house a lot, so that way I know like every 5 minutes I can go back and just hit play again, and then rinse and repeat. So his ATB really lacks accuracy. It's, you know, even though it's supposed to be at a 70% chance, I see it not working that well at all. You know, I'm not really impressed with that ATB, to be honest. I wish it was like maybe 30%, because the 25% sometimes it just doesn't even